Opens you like and express your thoughts.
What's going on, Opes? Welcome to another episode of Oh I Am. Listen, yesterday I spoke to you about Splatoon. Yes, the direct looked absolutely ridiculously sick, and I managed to actually get on and play a session. I don't play for the full hour. It's difficult to get on, to say the least, and it's a shame that we have a demo that, again, we can't utilize so heavily. Nintendo. But I guess it adds to the hype, and the traffic that they're going to be getting is immense because everyone's going to try and get on it. But anyway, here's the gameplay of the turf war stage, and the stages are about 3 minutes long. So we're just going to quickly have an overview on that, and I'll talk you through what it was I was doing and what I see. And so here we are. You start off at as the Inklings, and each team has selected a thing, but people have gone for the roller because this one, you're not actually getting any points for who you kill. You don't actually get much for who you kill. Your meter goes up, and the winner, the team that's going to win, is whoever could splatter the area the most and paint it with their particular colour. That was me there throwing one of the bombs. And yeah, I got rode over by a guy named Chris. And so here we are when we rejuvenate. And also, if you notice, when I go into the ink, that's how you build your ink meter back up. And so over here, I was trying hard to get Chris. Didn't do very well. I fell off the stage. It's not funny. It shouldn't be laughed at. Anyway, it was my first time. All right. And this dude clearly hasn't moved. So I think over here trying to get him again. I got him. I hit him there. But if you notice, he didn't die. He didn't die at all. So we're splattering. I believe my teammates finally joined in somewhere. And then we could jump down here. So as you can see, the ink is low there. So as I swim, it builds that back up, as I was saying earlier on. And then my teammate, you know, kind of got in there, happy days. And also the aiming mechanism, I have to point this out. You use the actual Wii gamepad to actually aim in terms of the direction and stuff, and so at first that can take a bit of getting used to. It's very responsive, I must say. It was making use of the gyroscope better than majority of games have. I know kind of things like Wind Waker, it was very tacked on. The original Nintendo Land games, I didn't even waste my time with that, although it did look good, to be fair, and that again uses that as a demo piece, and so it's used throughout this whole entire game as well. Shooting up the wall here. Now, as you notice, I was shooting at that particular wall and nothing was happening because it's protected, so therefore no paint can touch it. That thing that then exploded is almost like a timing missile as well. And if you stay in your enemy's colours for too long as well, you actually start dying. I just need to point that out for those of you who haven't played yet. And so over here, then we're using the leap because you can't just go up the wall. So as I was saying initially, this part here, it's almost like anti-climbing paint, and you know, like nothing's gonna stick to it. And then, yep, it's counting down, and then that's going to basically be over. Boom! And that was it. So that was my experience there with Old Turf War, and as you can see from the paint as to, well, my team clearly lost. My team clearly lost. Bear with me 2 seconds. So yeah, there's us crying, and the other team probably laughing, you know. But I have to say, it was enjoyable. Somewhat frustrating at first, so I would say there's a level of learning curve in there, which is very important, that you need to kind of get used to that as well. What else can I actually point out for that particular one? The next one's going to be at 8 o'clock this evening, 8 till 9. You can only play for an hour, and that is it. And so sadly, you know, Another thing which I keep going on about, let me take this out of my ear now, is you're playing a game like this, which is multiplayer, it's very strategic as well, and not having voice chat, Nintendo ruins a game that really has a lot of potential. Yeah, you know me, I can't stress this voice chat annoyance enough. You've got a freaking gamepad with a built-in mic. I remember when they first demoed the Wii U, and if you remember correctly, they were playing a version of Ghost Recon, which was meant to be coming out, which later on didn't, and everyone was just talking into their microphones. You could see what was, and it was an epic demonstration of what this gamepad was going to be capable of, and it comes and it was freaking half baked. And Nintendo restricting voice chat, which is very easily implemented, and it's a shame. Again, it's a freaking shame. Who's heard of playing a multiplayer online game with so much strategy in combat with no voice chat? But to be fair, when I play Call of Duty now on the PS4 or on the Xbox One, there's not a lot of talking going on. When we first got a hold of it on the 360 now, jeez! And when you're in a team and you know the people, you want to be able to actually communicate with them and put together your strategy. So it's a missed opportunity, and it's a shame, Nintendo. It's something you can implement so easily, you choose not to. However, Splatoon, I have to say, very enjoyable. I'm going to try and get more video capture later on, and so 8 o'clock tonight. It's only one day only, people. It's a sales bonanza. One day only, people. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you. Hit subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. Let me know. Take care. See you later.
You like and express your thoughts, opinionated